Our program is designed to be flexible and convenient for students. Our classes are mainly held in evenings and weekends. Regarding the career path, people usually concerned that if I take MI's supply chain program, this is too narrowed, is too focused. I can tell you this, yes, we are a focused program in the sense that we use consistent, well-established methodology to approach business problem. But we solve a variety of business problems. If you look at the career paths, there are 4 clearly distinctive career paths in operations and supply chain management. The first one is matching supply and demand in the company, which means supply and demand alignment. In this category, you have the job title of a production manager, master scheduler, production planning manager, and you can do inventory management, performance evaluation. The second career path is more like system design, business process design, new business development, and project management. The third track would be supply chain analytics or supply chain analyst. You take the data from the information system and analyze what is the demand pattern, how is our supply deployed, how do we better match supply with demand. You also do demand forecasting. You also analyze which region is most profitable, which customer type is most profitable. And the fourth career type is more logistic oriented. The job position may be purchasing, procurement, transportation manager, warehouse manager, logistic manager, and so on. I want to show you our sample curriculum. We have 10 courses in the program. One of them is a Capstone Project for supply chain management, which is a cultivating experience which integrates all the subject area in one Capstone Project. This Capstone Project is supposed to investigate research on a real problem in a real company, and then conduct analysis, collect data, and then make recommendations for performance improvement or solving a business issue. We have other 9 courses spreading across the core, which is operations, supply chain, project management, logistics, and business analytics. We have supporting courses including research methodology like statistics, econ, leadership, and also strategy management. This slide shows our sample schedule. We offer part-time track, also a full-time track. The first page is a part-time track. Oh, Diana, go. Yeah,
go back.
Previous one. Yeah, part-time track is 2 years. This cater to students fresh out from undergraduate program or international students. They can devote to full-time study. So 3 courses per semester in the fall, in the spring. We give them summer off so they can have a summer internship. For the second year, they have 2 courses in the fall, 1 course in the spring, but they have a capstone spanning across the whole year. Next slide, please. Yeah, so this slide is, so this is a full-time, this is, I think I messed up. This is a full-time sample schedule, right?
Yes.
This is full-time. And the previous one is a part-time. So part-time is 2 courses per semester. And for the summer, there is 1 course. Going forward, we plan to provide more flexibility to students. We plan to offer 1 year accelerated track for students if there's demand for such a faster track. Okay, I'm going to hand it over to Rana regarding application requirements.
All right, thank you. Okay, so the application process. There's one general application that students are required to complete in order to apply for this program. It looks like we have a typo here. I'll get that fixed. This again, the session's being recorded, so it will be sent out to all registrants that participated and were unable to participate this evening. I will make the correction there. In terms of the bachelor's degree, we don't require a bachelor's degree in marketing or in supply chain management. You don't have to have a particular undergraduate degree in one single subject matter. All that we are looking for is a bachelor's degree from an regionally accredited university. We also require the Gmat or GRE exam, either or. No preference is given to either of those exams, just must be one or the other. A current resume is also required to be uploaded with the application. A very quick video statement of purpose addressing 3 questions, and about 3 to 5 minute video addressing the questions as to why you're interested in this type of program, why you are interested in pursuing your graduate education at Cal State Long Beach, and what you hope to do in the future with your degree. There's also 2 letters of recommendation that are required. They can either be academic or they can be professional. They can be one of each. It could be both. But 2 letters of recommendation are also going to be required. We're currently accepting fall 2019 applications as of October 1st. The deadline is March 1st, 2019 for international applicants and June 1st, 2019 for domestic applicants. There are 4 quadrants which I'll walk you through on the Cal State Apply application system. Each of the 4 quadrants is required to be completed with all of the required questions answered. And in order for you to submit the application, once you do submit the application, there will be an email confirmation that'll come from our university, and it will provide you with the next steps in terms of submitting official transcripts and official test scores to the university. So this is the Cal State Apply application. This is what it looks like on the home page here on the left hand side. Cal State Apply term is fall 2019. That would be the semester to which you are applying. It's a graduate program, so you can see under there the yellow portion that says graduate is highlighted. So you would complete your application. To complete your application, this would be the first step. From this page, you'll create a login if you haven't done so. From the login page, then you will be selecting the campus and the program. We usually have some difficulty with people locating the program on the Cal State Apply application. So it's basically Cal State Long Beach campus. Start term, again, would be that fall 2019. It would be under Long Beach Extension, and all the way at the bottom there you can see highlighted in green, supply chain management. So once you've selected that, it will bring you to your application. Here are the 4 quadrants that I had mentioned earlier: personal information, academic history, supporting information, and program materials. So under the first quadrant, the first section of personal information, you can see the questions here. There's a release statement, some biographical information, contact information, citizenship, residency information, so on and so forth. In the second quadrant, academic history information, there you're going to go ahead and you're going to complete any and all colleges attended. Even if you are currently attending an institution, you would go ahead and you would list that school there. Transcript entry, you're not required to complete that portion. That's going to be mostly for the undergraduate application. GPA entries, you don't have to enter that information either. We're going to be requesting your transcript, so we'll have access to all of that information for those 2 sections. You can opt out. And then the standardized tests, if you have taken the GRE or the Gmat, you can enter in your scores there. If you haven't taken those tests yet, then you can opt out of that portion. And again, we would be receiving your official scores at a later time. The remaining 3 and 4 quadrants, supporting information, list of experiences, if you choose to list them, that's optional. Achievements and statement of purpose. We don't require a written statement of purpose. Instead, you're going to be submitting a video statement of purpose. So you can simply type in that you would be submitting your video statement of purpose directly to the department, and that would suffice. The 4th quadrant would be the program materials. Once you get to the 4th quadrant, this is what it will look like. Across the bottom there, you have the home page. It'll show you the supply chain, image, the documents that are going to be required for you to upload, recommendations, and then questions. So letters of recommendation. This is typically what we're looking for in terms of the letters of recommendation. Like I mentioned earlier, they can be either academic letters of recommendation from professors or instructors. They can also be professional from your employer or previous employers. Again, it could be a combination of both, but all we're looking for is 2 letters, basically giving a short summary of your history with the person recommending you for our programs, how long you guys have all worked together, and what capacity. Then a detailed statement of characteristics that they believe would enable you to excel in a graduate program. From there, a few specific descriptions and contributions that you've brought either to the organization or classroom. And then finally, a strong closing statement of endorsement for your candidacy. All right, so the video statement of purpose, like I mentioned earlier, it's a short 3 to 5 minute video addressing each one of the 3 questions here. You can upload a YouTube link, record a video, and input your YouTube link onto the actual application itself. We're looking for, again, your top professional accomplishments as they would relate to why you're wanting to receive your supply chain degree. What appeals to you most about obtaining a degree here at Cal State Long Beach, and then finally a little bit about your future plans after you finish your graduate program. GMAT GRE test waiver requests. We do accept GMAT GRE test waivers for those that can demonstrate at least 7 years or more of significant managerial work experience. We would need a copy of your resume, a letter of recommendation from a supervisor, either current or former, who can attest to your leadership abilities, and then finally official transcripts. And those can all be sent via email to msscm@csulb.edu, and our graduate director would go ahead and look over your documents, and you would be notified within 24 to 48 hours if you receive the test waiver or not. All right, so just a couple of a few frequently asked questions here that typically pop up. What is the cost of the supply chain program? The cost for this program is $29,500. This is going to be for the entire program, including your tuition, textbooks, parking on campus as well. Classes are typically offered in the evenings between 7 p.m. and 9:45 p.m. During the week, Monday through Thursday. And or on Saturdays, depending on instructor availability. So as Dr. Su had mentioned earlier, the professional track requires 2 classes per semester. So those 2 classes per semester would either be once in the evenings during the week and or on Saturday. For international students, they cannot unfortunately select the part-time or professional track option. International applicants are required to select the accelerated track, which is full-time enrollment for this program. And then lastly, for the GMAT and GRE score report codes, usually when you take the test, you sign up to take the test, it'll ask you for the school's code. So these are the respective school codes for the GMAT and or GRE test. Okay, so that is it for us. That is all the information that we have to go over this evening. We'll open it up for any questions, or if you would like, you can send us an email, give us a call, or even fill out a form online to ask us any other questions that you have about the program.
Joanna, thank you.
Okay.
Are you able to unmute the participants? Yeah.
So are there any questions? I guess we did that good. There's no questions. We covered everything. Okay. Once again, if there are any other questions that come up after this presentation, this is our contact information, our email address. There's a form online you can simply ask us questions at, or there's also a phone number we can be reached here in the office. Again, I'll be sending out a recording of this session this evening to anybody that registered or had the chance to log in today. We appreciate you joining us, and we look forward to hopefully seeing you here soon at Cal State Long Beach.
Thank you.
Thank you.